I want to thank everyone for coming this morning. I'm Beth DeBoom. I'm the president of Cedar Rapids Heritage. Our group was formed 3 years ago when a group of largely strangers began meeting every afternoon on the steps of a historic church to protest its planned demolition. We lost that fight, but we gained an unwavering resolve to save buildings in the future. So far, we've helped save a few buildings, several actually, through public awareness campaigns, by offering our expertise, and by staying vigilant about what's in danger and what can be saved. The Frankie house is a home that we decided we could save. Cedar Rapids Heritage is very proud to announce that we're going to move the Frankie house, renovate it, and sell it as a single-family home in the Wellington Heights neighborhood. Keeping a building alive takes money. It also takes vision and cooperation and sacrifice. This morning, we're going to hear from a few of the people who share these qualities. I would like to introduce the pastor of Westminster Church, Pastor Emery, who will explain what the church's role is in this project.
Thank you very much. About 15 years ago, our congregation of Westminster Presbyterian Church, we made a commitment to remain in this neighborhood and to renew, to step up our ministry with this wonderful group of people who live in Wellington Heights. And so we have a food pantry, we have a kids closet, we have the big toy giveaway, and a lot of other activities that we do in conjunction with other churches in our area as well as College. Today we reaffirm this commitment with the donation of this house, and we are so thankful that we are able to partner with other wonderful organizations in our community for the historic preservation of Cedar Rapids and to ensure the wholehearted livelihood of our wonderful neighbors. So we are grateful for this opportunity, and we thank you all for that.
Thank you very much. And the next person I would like to introduce is Justin Wasson, who is the president of the Wellington Heights Neighborhood Association.
All right, thanks for coming today. I think this is really an important day for us to celebrate the saving of preservation. Like she said, I'm the president of the Neighborhood Association, and this is more than just a neighborhood project. It's preservation. It's creating quality, affordable, single-family housing in a neighborhood which has struggled for many years. There's been several different programs to improve the neighborhood, and we were kind of torn for a while when we were asked to give up one of our community gardens. Community garden over on 5th Avenue. It's probably our nicest community garden that we own, and it was really a long, hard debate that we had to go through to decide to donate this garden to save a house. We knew that saving a house was a worthwhile goal, but losing a garden was also very difficult. Thanks to a partnership with the Affordable Housing Network, we will be getting a new garden to replace the old one, which will be just another sign of the progress of the neighborhood. The brand new community garden will be inclusive. It'll include many different aspects that show how the neighborhood has improved, and also saving this house and getting new, affordable, quality, single-family housing in the neighborhood fits in with all of our goals as a neighborhood association. So we're looking forward to this project. We're really excited, we're motivated to move forward, and thanks again for the opportunity.
All right, one of our other partners is the Affordable Housing Network. So I would like to introduce the new director, Renee Newberger.
Good morning. It's great to see so many of you here. As Beth said, I am Renee Newberger. I'm the Executive Director for the Affordable Housing Housing Network. We are very pleased to work in the Wellington Heights neighborhood and are happy to work with the association and to support the work that they do for Wellington Heights. We will be donating 2 very small lots at the corner of 5th and 15th. It's a more prominent location. The garden should have some real visibility. We're also happy that we're able to support the SaveCRHeritage Foundation and the work that they do through their ability to acquire this home and move it. We wish them the best of luck. Good luck, Emily. And so that's basically everything I wanted to say. Oh, I should point out the amount of work that the ANI Affordable Housing Network has done in the Wellington Heights neighborhood. We have purchased and rehabilitated 89 properties. And that's in a pretty poor area. We have a pretty impressive map with lots of dots on it that I'd be happy to share with anyone. But thank you so much for coming today, and look forward to seeing good work.
There's no preservation project that would be complete without the involvement of Mark Hunter, who is on our board, and he's a member of the Historic Preservation Commission. So I'd like to introduce Mark Hunter, who will put the house in context.
Thank you, everyone. I'm proud to be here as of course, representing the History Center, which played a role in the historic research on this house, member of the city's Historic Preservation Commission, a member of SaveCRHeritage, resident of the Wellington Heights neighborhood here in the 2nd and 3rd Avenue Historic District, and all-around history guy. This has been a wonderful collaboration. It's a very special house. This is a situation where a lot of systems were working just right to create the right balance of elements to make a successful outcome here. And as a member of the City's Preservation Commission, we were informed first of the potential demolition of this by the church several months ago, caught our attention. Representatives from the church came and talked to us very early in the process to start discussions on alternatives for saving this house rather than having it lost as an important historic element of the neighborhood. And as you see by the wonderful photograph here, historic research that we've been able to get information at the History Center archives and other sources have determined that we feel it's one of the oldest houses on 3rd Avenue. It's architecturally intact, meaning it has all of its great, special, wonderful historic details that all of us who love historic houses really are passionate about. The gingerbread detail on the top, the trim around the windows, the original siding. These are reasons why we feel this house is special and deserves to be not just saved, but continue to exist as an important component of this historic neighborhood. And it's now going to do that. So wonderful collaboration again on everyone's part. It's part of a historic block. We believe it dates back to the time when there wasn't even much of a neighborhood to the east of here, when there was a horse race track, when there was a circus grounds. Even before 3rd Avenue continued on to 19th Street. It's a neighbor house. 3 doors down is the historic childhood home of Mamie Dowd Eisenhower when she lived here as a child. So there's a lot of great history on this block. And we can't forget that it's part of the history of the neighborhood of this church as well. This church is an important historic component of this historic district as well. And so having this project happen is a win-win for everybody on all levels. Thanks to everybody involved, Affordable Housing, the Neighborhood Association, the historic and history and historic preservation groups I've mentioned. And what better timing, everyone. We're seeing a reverse of protocol in the neighborhood where the pattern of just clearing out historic properties to move ahead with future development has stopped. We've stopped to work with each other, make a positive outcome happen where everyone has a great outcome here. And what better timing with the current renovations going on by Ani with the Mead Apartments right across the street over here. The Commonwealth Apartment project is starting right now. What great historic preservation momentum we have going right now in the neighborhood. This neighborhood is going to be a new Wellington. It is coming back, and it's going to be back to stay and be a continuing important neighborhood for all of Cedar Rapids, and that helps the entire city. So thank you very much, and I love this house, and I know all of you do too. That's why you're here. And thanks again. Of course, I'm happy to answer any other historic questions about the house. So thanks everyone involved, and thank you for having me here today. Okay.
All right, those were our main partners in this project. I would also like to thank the City of Cedar Rapids because this project has been chosen to be part of the Roots program. And sort of ironically and beautifully, the Zinzer Demolition Company, who we usually watch tear down properties that we wanted to save, they are going to be donating the cost of filling in the foundation after the house is moved. So some unique partnerships, definitely, in this project. And this is a project that will require a lot of fundraising, a lot of funds, and so the community has been very supportive of our organization. They were very supportive when First Christian Church was demolished. Another irony is we'll be using that little pot of money as seed money for this project. So we couldn't save one building, we will be saving another using community donations. We'll be hopefully getting more donations. We'll be doing a fundraising campaign. And that's it. I really thank everyone for coming. Let us know if you have any questions. And thank you.